What are your thoughts on steroids in wrestling?
A lot of people do them. Some people don't. Wrestling is one of those sports where um, steroids can give you that edge because you're bumping and whatever it is every single night. So if you're not the right size, and when I say size, you don't have to be big, but you need to. You get beat up one night, you need to go the next night. It's not like you get a season off or you get months off. Wrestling is an every week thing, and for some people, it's 5 nights a week. So, depending on what you could and couldn't take is what you would do.
Right. Now, how did you wind up in All Japan?
All Japan, which is weird because when I was in Canada, we went out. Muta went out, Kaz went out, Jimmy Yang, myself, and another person. I can't remember who it was. But I did a match that night, and I can't remember who I wrestled. Oh, I'm sorry. Who did I wrestle that night? It was a really good match. I think I wrestled Allen that night.
Right.
And when I wrestled Allen, Muta was, impressed.
Huh.
I mean, he was really impressed. He's like, oh, he was talking to me. That was a great match. I saw what you was doing. Hey, if anything ever happened in WCW, would you like to come to Japan?
Right.
First of all, I'm thinking nothing would never, ever happen with WCW. And second, I'm like, yeah, I would love to go to Japan. I've always, heard I would love to go. He said, okay, if anything ever happened, just give me a call. So something happened.
Huh.
I called him, came down. I didn't even do a match. I came down. He said, do a spot. I did a spot. Let me tell you the spot. It was supposed to be with Kaz. Kaz said, Jerry, no, you get in the ring. We was messing around. He went to throw me in the ropes. I ran up the ropes. I flipped over him. I landed behind him. Jimmy came, threw a clothesline. I matrixed. He missed me. I came back up. He ran at me again. I kicked him in the gut. I hit him with play of the day. Everybody was clapping. They thought it was the greatest thing in the world. They wanted to know if I had my visa, my work visa and everything. They was going to put me on the show that night.
Wow.
And it was like that. And then Kaz came to me and said, oh, really good. They're going to put you on as soon as possible. They just need to come up with a character. And he's like, if you had your work visa, you'd be working tonight. So
now they want to put a mask on you, right?
Yeah, and actually, they asked me my thoughts on a mask. I'm like, whatever you guys want me to do, that's my attitude in wrestling. I'm gonna make it work. You just put me out there, I'll figure it out.
Right.
But they wanted to put a mask on me, and then I thought about it. I'm like, how many black people are there in Japan? How many black people in the company? Just me. So I'm the only black person with a mask. So I thought it was funny, but if that's what they wanted me to do, so be it. But I thought Extreme Blade was cool as hell. I thought it was really good.
What were your thoughts on the tours over there in Japan? And what was it like adapting to the style?
The style is, to me, all the matches I've been in, this is what I picked up from Japan. Japan is not about politics. It's not about whatever it is. It's about two people getting in the ring, having a good match, period. It's not about pressure. It's not about, I want you to do this because this is great or whatever it is. They just want you to go out there and have a good match, have fun, make it make sense. And it's not all about the flipping and flying, but if you can throw it in and it makes sense, they want you to do it. The first night I walked the ropes over there, they went crazy. I mean, it was like, it was in the magazine. It was like crazy. But that's the psychology over there. They just want it to make sense. And most of us feed off the crowd, but sometimes it's hard to feed off that crowd because they're quiet.
Right.
So it's like, oh my God, I'm doing something wrong. No, you're actually wrestling. When they stand up and clap or, it's all quiet, then they get loud and it's quiet again, that means you're doing your job. So that's the deal with Japan. And I've never had a problem with mat wrestling. Actually, I love mat wrestling more than I do high flying.
Did you like the country itself?
Oh yeah, the only worst part about Japan was we didn't have time to have fun. It's like wrestling. Every time we go someplace, like we're here tonight, we wrestle tomorrow, we leave. We never have a chance to stay and really enjoy it. But it seemed really nice, and the people, they love wrestling. I mean, their attitude about wrestling is like...
It's like baseball over
there.
Yeah,
it's like we're gods to them. I mean, they love us. So, I wish we could bring that over here. But, I mean, not saying I don't appreciate our fans, but it's just a whole different level. You just have to, see it to see what I'm talking about.
What are your thoughts on Great Muta?
Muta's good. Muta is Muta. And when I say that, I remember young Muta and I remember Muta now. Muta reminds me of Hulk Hogan. He's going to do whatever he have to do to keep going. And when I say keep going, he always keep his character going. How many times has Muta changed his character and got over? And he do whatever it takes, to do it. And when I say that, it's also with people. Like he'll bring people over there. Once I made it over there and he liked what I was doing, then he told me, okay, now that you're here, you're going to start off with this amount. But it's all about the people liking you. If the people like you, we'll pay you more. But if you're not getting over, we have no need to use you. So it's up to me. He put the ball in my court.
Do you think he's good for business?
Buddha, yes.
Okay.
I think he's really good for the business. Really.
What about All Japan? I mean, do you think he killed the company, or do you think he helped it?
No, I think Muta helped it because to be over there, you have to see it. And half those fans that come there, not even half, but most of those fans come there, they come to see him. And there's match, and Muta's smart. And when I say he's smart, like if they come to see, if there's somebody else there that's high up on the card that they want to see, guess who's they in the match with?
Right, he's
Muta.
working on him.
Or they got 3-on-3s, who's in the match? Muta with so-and-so. So he's smart. You know, he set himself up, you know, to do good.
What about Kawada? What are your thoughts on Kawada?
Kawada was okay. I didn't really talk to him that much. But he seemed really good. Really nice guy.
What were your favorite matches in Japan?
My favorite match was probably when I was in a tag team. It was me. It was Jerry, who passed away, and Mike Awesome. Us three against Muta, one of the new boys they're called Young Boys, and one of the other guys that was really over. And we had, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 minutes. And they don't stress out about time like we do over here. If the fans are into it, keep going. You know, they don't worry about nothing. But we had, and you would think, God, I'm in the ring with Muta. You know, we just had so much fun. So much fun.
Now, when you came back to the States, you got hooked up, I guess, with Bill Barrington and Wildside?
Yeah, actually, when I came back, I was going back and forth at the time, and somebody called me. I can't remember who. It wasn't Bill Banks. It was one of them. They called me and said, hey, we're doing a show and you want to come down and check it out or whatever it was. I was like, hey, yeah, you know, I'll try it. I heard about it too. They were telling me about it. I said, yeah, I'll try it. You know, why would I say no? I'm not doing nothing.
Now, I guess before you got hooked up with TNA, did you ever say, oh, you know, well, were you ever concerned that you'd have to get another job besides wrestling? Yeah.
I thought I would at one point.
Right.
After I stopped doing the Japan, or no, not stop, but I was doing Japan and then there's laps in between, or I'd have a show here and there. I was like, God, I'm going crazy. You know, how many times I'm going to watch the tapes? You know, I'm training. I just felt like I had more time on my hands. I felt like I should be doing something, so I was going to get a job. And then there was one point at TNA when I got hurt. What did I hurt? I hurt one of my knees. I just had to take it easy. And I couldn't. All I did was TNA. I didn't do anything else.
Right.
And then I started doing security at a club. So, and the security's just sitting down. You know.
Easy.
Yeah.
How did you get hooked up with TNA?
Jeremy Borash, that's who called me. Jeremy called me. And I talked with him for a while, and then I talked to Bob, and I did a match, and then they were happy with it. Then they wanted me to come back again. I did another match. And then I came back. I maybe did like 7 or 8 more matches. And then I told them they need to pay me more money. And then they said, right now it's not in the budget. You know, we can't really afford to give you more. I said, well, when you can afford to give me more, give me a call. I would love to work for you guys, but I can't do it for this amount.
Right.
So I was going to leave. And they said, no, well, we got you on tonight. We really need you. We'll pay you more money for tonight, but if we get more money, we'll give you a call. So 3 months went by. They didn't call me. Then that's when I started doing security full time and doing whatever shows I could do. But I just refused to go out there and wrestle for, you know, wrestling is one of those businesses where you don't get time back. You know, you can go out there and kill yourself or break something and be out for a long time. And I think you should get paid for what you do. So, because if I get hurt, what's going to happen then? It's not like I got an insurance policy that's going to pay me until I can go back to work or whatever. So, I'm not going to be sold short. You can tell me anything you want, but you're going to pay me if I get in the ring. Especially when you get to some promoters and they request things they want you to do. Sometimes, you just can't do it because the ring is bad, the ropes are loose, the boards or whatever.
Right.
I mean, all the rings are not WCW or WWE rings, and it just can't happen. But you just got to do it. Well, if I got to do it, you got to pay me more.
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.